It's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Get it!
Right to the air goes Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You look at this Colt defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to him. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, he's one of the top receivers in the game, Charles, so no surprise here on the opening drive. They want to get him involved, and he has catches on back-to-back plays.
And, Brandon, I look at it from the defense's perspective. You know he's one of the top receivers in the game. You've got to find ways to slow him down, because if he gets into high gear, he's going to shred you all game long.
Throwing is Ward. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. The Titans at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
19,
to throw is Ward. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical to be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll run with Sanders. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Let's go.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now, Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
And his kick is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together.
Back to 6. Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. This defense for the Titans, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Now Richardson back to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the result. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
First and 10, Taylor now. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Richardson looking to throw this. It's caught. Mitchell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Third and 4.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready. 70 Lions.
Now Richardson. Able to find Gray here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on third down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And Richardson looks to throw once more. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Ward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Bronco 80.
To throw, here's Ward. Now they go screen, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Second and 10.
Warriors 70. 70. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
18. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Richardson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
And the Colts 1st down.
Ready. Get it. 19 Tiger. 19.
Now it's Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Ready.
On 3rd and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Come on. 60 Vikings, 19 Lions. Ready?
Taylor is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Did your high school have that same push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed it back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready?
Back to throw. Richardson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Tap the 60. Ready? Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Winston. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because
into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making, both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Richardson. Looking for the outright. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
18, let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson working from the gun. And this is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And less than a yard.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
14, Titans 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go. Ready.
Play action. It's Ward. Looking left side, and it's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Now Ward. Over the middle, and he has a Cockrell. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing is Ward. He'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second down and a yard.
Get it. Cougar 19. 60 Vices. 60 Vices.
This is Thomas. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for two.
Come on, come on.
They'll line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Complete at the one. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Colts.
Seven Pirates. Let's go now. Like Buffalo 18.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And this pass caught by Gray. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second and a couple. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again, it's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Here we go. Jack. Look at 19.
Back to throw. Richardson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Lions. Come on, come on.
Throwing now, Ward. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
Warriors 7, 19, Tiger 19.
Ward now working out of the gun. That's caught left side by Eilmanner. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 6.
Ready.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Viking, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
To throw is Ward. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Shot. Bronco.
Back to throw. Moore. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Cam Ward. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drop. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 162, tying him with LaDainian Tomlinson for 3rd place all time. And the Colts have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now we're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Come on, come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They run with Thomas. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
19 Lions. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this. Able to find. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And Richardson back to throw it. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Richardson looking to throw. Pass caught right side by Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Indianapolis.
Come on. Hey. 70.
Now Richardson. That's complete to Pierce.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
It's caught. Mitchell.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Second Pirates. Hey. 18 Cardinals.
And Richardson yet again. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Richardson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11. Ready? 19 tight. Go.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
19-18.
Now it's Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Ready?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hawk 70.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Here we go. Strike. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
He He's had success running the football. This is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
From the 16, Richardson. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
And this offense on third down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time it's 3rd and 3.
70 Rangers, 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And he's got his target. That's complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Grab. 70 Lions, 19 Lions. Street. Dragon 60.
Richardson out of the shotgun. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So here we go. The Colts will go for 2.
Let's go.
Richardson will throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Titans offense set to begin the drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario Get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Get up. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the ground, it's Thomas.
There he goes again.
Touchdown, Titans. A big play there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
He finds his man, complete. It's Mitchell.
Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Ready, set.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion is Gray. Richardson working from the gun.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And this will get him all the way inside the Tennessee 20. A big play there for Indy.
54 yards.
54 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
In motion is Gray.
Ready,
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. And here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
Second down and 8.
Here we go, set. Hawk.
Now Ward.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Ward now working out of the gun.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Titans are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that the should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Well, they'll start the drive here with an end around. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves.
Now Thomas.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Got it.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
The Colts take over. For 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on, come on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
33-yard line.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And as this defense walks off the field, they